Also announced by the Queen today, plans to double free childcare for young children. Experts say London's nursery system is in near crisis, with some prospective parents trying to reserve spaces before they're even pregnant. So while the childcare giveaway was welcomed by many, critics say it could make the problem worse. Ruth Zorko has the details.
Raising children in London is an expensive business. Childcare costs more here than anywhere else in the world. So the government's promise to double the number of free hours naturally goes down well with parents.
That would be life-changing for us. We've got 2 children, and already what we're entitled to now with my eldest son has helped immensely. So to have that for her as well would be fantastic.
I think it's a great idea. At the moment, my childcare bills cost me nearly £2,000 a month. So anything that can help with bringing that bill down and making it more worth going back to work is welcome.
At the moment, children aged 3 and 4 get 15 hours of free childcare a week. Today's Queen's speech has confirmed that'll be increased to 30 hours, and the government says that'll save families £2,500 a year.
But although it sounds good news for parents, it doesn't address the growing issue of a shortage of places in nursery schools.
Competition to get into the capital's top nurseries is now so intense that parents are registering their babies months before they're born, and they're now coming earlier and earlier.
We've had a recent inquiry from a lady who said that she was not pregnant yet and just wanted to be organised and put her name down, and she was just working on getting pregnant with her husband and just wanted to make sure she had a place.
It speaks of a certain sense of panic, doesn't it?
It does, completely.
And there's also the problem of funding. Nurseries say the current scheme fails to meet their costs. The government's promised to look at this, but childcare charities aren't convinced.
At the moment, they're grossly underfunded in terms of the first 15 free hours of entitlement. So to then exacerbate the problem and add another 15 hours without a suitable adjustment of finances, I think it's a recipe for disaster.
The devil, of course, is in the detail, and until the childcare bill is published, it won't be clear how much there is to celebrate. Ruth Zorko, ITV News.
Let's get some reaction to all of this. A little earlier, I spoke to Streatham MP and Shadow Business Secretary Chuka Umunna. Something else that came up in the Queen's speech, of course, was talking about those childcare vouchers and doubling the number of hours that you can get free childcare for. Surely that's got to be something that you agree with.
Well, look, we've been arguing for more help with childcare. We wanted to increase the numbers of free hours of childcare that people got for parents of 3- and 4-year-olds from 15 to 25 hours. We said how we were going to pay for that. There have been so many uncosted spending commitments made in the measures in the Queen's speech on income tax, the personal allowance threshold, the threshold at which people pay the 40p rate of tax. That's £10 billion worth of uncosted spending commitments. And so they need to show how they're actually going to pay for these things if they put them forward.